Hi everyone! In this video I want to show you how to create a seamless vector stroke over script in such a way that you don't get overlaps. Let's see how it's done. Okay, so I have this user that asked me for a solution to his problem. He said if I could look for something that would work for him. The effect he was looking for is this one you see in here, which is you have a script and then you just add a stroke, but in a continuous way. So this is what he was getting, and obviously this is not what we want because we don't want the stroke to overlap over the letters. So I'm going to show you the way I do it. It's a workaround. It works very well, but as I explained, it's a workaround because I couldn't find any other way to do it, and for what it looks like, there's no way to do it, as of today at least. First off, I would like to show you why this is what the user is looking for, but not exactly that. It looks like what he's looking for, but it's not a good solution. As you can see in here, I applied this stroke, and also in here, but this one is not a stroke that I applied through the strokes panel. It's a stroke that I apply through effects. So I come here, I check outline, and as you can see, it adds this stroke. The problem with this one is that if I want to export to EPS or SVG or whatever the vector format it is, this, I'm going to show you what happens. I export, let's say EPS, let's export, I name it whatever, I save. Now I'm going to open it. I open here, and what I get, it's yes, okay, this is still vectorial, the one below, as you can see in here, but this one was transformed into an image, and so it's not a good solution. I'm going to show you now what I would do to solve this problem, okay? So we come here, and we get rid of this outline, like so. We're going to get rid of this one too, we don't need it. And the first thing I'm going to do is make a copy of this script. So you can see it's still a font, okay? So I copy and I move it down below, like so. Now the first thing I have to do is transform this into curves. So I come here, now it's curves. Just to show you, you're gonna see we have all the letters separated. If I apply now a stroke, we're gonna still have the same problem as we had before. Everything is overlapping. Not good solution. So let's get rid of the script, of the stroke, and what we're gonna do is select all of them and come here and say add, in such a way that these standalone letters become just one shape. Okay, so now we did it. What happens now, and this is the main problem the user was facing, is that some of the letters don't get perforated as they should. Like for example here, it's okay, here it's okay, but for some reason, whatever the reason it is, these letters, the O and the P, are just not exactly what we need. Okay, so let's go to the solution. The first thing, I get rid of this and I duplicate this, put it below it, okay? So, as you can see in here, all these little shapes are part of this part. And that's not what we need. What we want is to isolate these two little shapes in order to be able to use them to perforate through this other script. Okay, that's the solution. So lucky me, I need to divide, and it's the only solution I have, and the only option I have in geometry or operations. So I click divide, and as you can see now, this, and I think it's this one too, are standalone shapes. Okay, so next step, I take the whole thing, I'm gonna change it in the color so it's more visible, everything I do, and what I need to do is align them perfectly. So I use the alignment panel to align them, as you can see there. Okay, now I don't need all these letters here, so I'm gonna get rid of the ones I don't need. So out with this, out with this, and out with this, and I just leave these two. They are perfectly aligned with the text, so very easy to do. Now what we need to do is select them both And be careful here not to select the group, but the course themselves, okay? So I click command, I select this, and click and subtract, we have it. This is all vectorial, as you can see, and now I can apply my stroke. I'm gonna make it a little bit thinner, but I get all the advantages that this stroke panel give me. So I can add pressure, properties, I can convert it into a dash line if I want, and this is something you cannot do through the effects panel when you add an outline. So basically that's the solution, quite easy. It's just, just a workaround, but it works perfectly fine. It's a professional looking solution because it's not that I destroyed the script or something like that. It's just exactly how it would work if there was an automatic solution for this. So, well, I know there's a big thread about this issue. I didn't read all the posts because it was, time. But, I mean, I'm sure there's people coming out with other solutions. Use the one you find best, and I will use mine because I think it's quite cool. So that's it. And also, well, I will see you in the next video whenever I have some time to record it. Thank you, and subscribe, like, and all these things, and well, see you soon. Bye.